Top of the morning, y'all. If you smell something foul coming out of the air, it ain't your neighbor next door cooking curry, all right? I've told you these Chinese propaganda videos are getting better and better and better, and it's to the point where I'm getting tons and tons of emails, and I gotta address it this morning. But no matter what I see in the next few months, I want you to understand, I still stand by the two things that I'm utterly terrified of that scare me to death. One is sitting down on the toilet and there being a big old snake coming out of that hole. As soon as I sit down, ready, just slithering with, just ready to bite me. And the second thing, of course, is me being in the shower while somebody breaks into my house, and all of a sudden I realize now I gotta fight them completely naked. Everything else, I'm good. But I think we've seen enough in the last 4 years to know that the supply line can be disrupted, and there's gonna be more disasters than ever. The Bible says so, so you know it's gonna happen. So the only thing I feel like is truly necessary is the prescriptions you're gonna need for your family. We already got enough rednecks on here. We got guns and ammos and stuff like that. But imagine having 8 prescription medications ahead of time. Just look at the list of meds in these kits, y'all. They treat over 30 known medical conditions, and it comes with a medical guidebook. So y'all take a look at these kits and figure out which one's right for you. You can get up to $40 off of these, plus free shipping. So the Wellness Company helps you skip all that doctor stuff. Just fill out your intake form after checkout, and you'll get your kit within 2 weeks. Amazing stuff, and I'll put the link below. So let's talk about the new panic craze out there. You got Walmart and Target CEOs both saying that the shelves are gonna be empty, as they say, by summer. And hell, look, I'm not saying it won't be. I guess if everything goes horribly, horribly wrong, and China wants their citizens to starve to death rather than ever cave to Trump, out of pride, then sure, it's gonna get really bad, faster than green grass through a goose. But this whole last week, I've had a bunch of y'all sending me Instagram videos about the whole supply chain and the ports being filled up in Shanghai. But you take a look at the map of all the ports and the ships in LA, and it's completely empty. Everyone's saying it's going to get bad, and all this kind of stuff. What they're doing is just creating a lot of anxiety. But we got to remember, y'all, fear sells. And China's the biggest seller of it. And it spreads like wildfire, and when this kind of stuff happens, everybody gets swept up in this big panic, and your Aunt Barbara heads out and she goes and buys 400 White Claws because she says the summer ain't gonna go down like that. We don't need to be seeing this kind of stuff. We've already seen it in 2020. And what I'm saying is, if our country gets that screwed to what they're actually talking about, then we're all equally screwed, ain't we? At that point, we just do what Billy from The Predator did when he knew that he was on that log and his life was going to end. He just throws all of his stuff in the creek, his necklace, his gun, he cuts himself. He says, if we're going out like a champion. If you believe that we're in the tribulation right now, or we're rapidly heading to it, then you know that acting surprised at economic chaos is absolutely hilarious. So listen, y'all, when people panic, it leads to hoarding. It leads them to shortages, and women do most of the buying. I mean, a buddy of mine just said the other day, my wife has hoarding tendencies. I'm like, did you say hoarding? You should put the D in there. She has hoarding tendencies. I thought that was hilarious. But, my wife right now, I guarantee you, she's got a backup set of 10 toothbrushes, 10 toothpaste, deodorants, and, all this kind of stuff for the whole family. We're stocked up on shampoo for until 2037 inside. I guarantee you that. And I was like, baby, do you have a hoarding problem? What's going on here? Do we need to talk about it? She goes, no, it was just a discount. I saw a good sale and I had to take it. But in 2020, we saw this crap with toilet paper. No pun intended. So let's just get back to the sources that actually broke this whole thing. The CEOs of Target and freaking Walmart. Okay, 2 companies I despise with an absolute passion. Walmart, the company that pushed DEI as hard as it possibly could under Biden the last 4 years, and Target making tuck-friendly women's bathing suits designed for men. Are we going to listen to these freaks? Probably not. All I'm saying is, if you want to take stock of everything the CEOs of Walmart and Target say, then you probably also believe your girlfriend when she said she joined Tinder to make new friends.